Good afternoon on this fine Wednesday afternoon. I hope wherever you are in the world, you are having a lovely Wednesday afternoon. Let me get Spotify going. Hello, YouTube, for the very first time in a while since I very first started. We are now on YouTube. I have the wrong audio set up, obviously. This is some... There we go. Much better. So now we got our Spotify going. We have Unlimited Song Quest. Hello, Skenji. Great to see you again on Twitch. I'm just chilling, a little bit of tea, getting ready to start my day. I've got big plans today. Big thing is we're testing out the new updated internet package. So we have Twitch, YouTube, and a Kick all going at once for the very first time in a long while, and it's all for the very first time done direct. And so I've cut out the middlemen, so lag should be a little bit better, the stream should be a little bit better, everything should be significantly better than it was. I've got a whole bunch of monitoring tools I'm looking at, making sure it's working properly. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun today. If you are just joining, I am Lime Latch. You can call me Lime or you can call me Latch, and I am a streamer that started in March, and now I'm into my second month. We've done a couple 24-hour streams. We played a lot of games. And one of the big things we like to do is have song quests, not on YouTube. It took a long time for me to get that worked out, but I finally think I've gotten that. So if you are watching on YouTube, there should be no music playing right now. But if you are on Kick or Twitch, there should be, at least for now. And in the future, that might have to change. I've been reading up on DMCA rules and copyright and what I should be doing as a streamer. And it's very hard to play copyrighted music without getting in trouble, so I may have to stop doing that across the board at some point. But right now I'm just getting started, and people really seem to enjoy it, and I really seem to enjoy it. We have a lot of great music that's been aggregating in our... Matter of fact, let me start that playlist, in fact. There we go. We got music from all over the world playing on a playlist that I curate just for this stream. People come by, they request songs, and it gets added to the stream playlist. And so everything you're hearing right now will be added or came from someone who stopped by and requested a song. And I think that's pretty cool. And we currently have, how many songs are in this playlist now? Currently 359 songs. The next song, I am Skenji. I finally got that set up so that I should be live on YouTube as well. I originally went on YouTube as well when I first started streaming, but I didn't know how to. I was brand new to streaming, so I didn't know how to separate out the audio. And YouTube, their auto moderation will flag any copyrighted music in half a second. And so I had to cut YouTube out until now, where I finally have everything set up. I got all the plugins. I have all the technical knowledge. I have absorbed the information. And so I'm posting shorts to YouTube, and now I should be streaming on YouTube as well. So yeah, so that's pretty fun. music should not be playing on YouTube though. So I know I have at least one follower over on YouTube right now, according to my metrics. So please let me know. Please reach out, say something in chat if you hear music, so that I can kill that stream, because I've worked so hard to make sure it's not playing over there. And I think I finally got it. Let me adjust this a little bit. It's a little low. There we go. And I think with that, we're just going to move straight into our content for today, which is going to be 3 different games. Um, I'm really kind of trying to stress test everything out, but I want to start with chess as usual, do at least an hour or two of chess. Um, I've got so many chess shorts that are ready to go, but it never hurts to have more. And I think I'm trying to follow that niche of just starting on chess anyway. I love playing chess, and since I'm only playing chess shorts, if anyone comes by, I want to see them that the main content of the channel is chess. Um, and so I've been doing that. But we're gonna do some more Vampire Crawlers, the new roguelite deck builder by Ponkel, the same developer who did Vampire Survivors, has come out with a new deck building roguelite, which I had a lot of fun with yesterday. It only just came out yesterday, so there's a million people streaming it though, and so it was pretty impossible to expect anyone to drop by in the middle of all that. But I was having fun with it, so I did it anyway. So I'd like to do that, and then to really, by the end of the stream, assuming everything's still stable and I'm not dropping frames and everything looks good, I will be playing some Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is giving me a heartache. I tried to play it on my very second stream ever, and it just didn't want to work. The anti-cheat and the bottleneck through my Wi-Fi was terrible. But since we cut out the Wi-Fi, and since I have upgraded things, I think it should be fine now. So I would really like to stress test that towards the end of the stream. But without further ado, let me get my chessboard up and change the scene, and we'll play some chess for a little bit. That's the plan. Starting off with our usual of our daily puzzle rush. If you don't know how Puzzle Rush works, you have since you play more Rivals, you play Overwatch also. I played over 1,000 hours in the original Overwatch, Skenji. I never played Overwatch 2, mostly because of the launch and partly because of all the, like, everyone I knew who was playing it stopped at the pretty much the exact same time. But I loved Overwatch, the original, and I I was an Ana main, but I played everything. I played tank, I played DPS, I played support, but I just loved Ana in particular. I knew all the angles. I really loved playing Overwatch. I saw they added like 4 to 6 new characters, including a flying cat that looked pretty good. Hi, Iron Eagle over there on Kick. I appreciate you dropping by. It's appreciate seeing people in the chat. Thank you so much, Iron Eagle, for letting me know. It seems like we finally have managed to fix our copyright problem over on YouTube. And so thank you for letting me know about that. It's a really huge help to see that. Uh, but I've seen all the new characters on Overwatch, and there's something about the stylization of it. In other words, the original Overwatch wasn't really adult themed, but it felt very grown up. And it seems like they're now catering more to a more bright, colorful, kind of slightly more cartoonish level of design and characters, which is fine, but it's definitely appealing to a younger audience now. I'm an Orisa main, but I play every tank. Sometimes DPS, but rarely. I used to love playing tanks. I would play a little bit too much Reinhardt because he could be just so much more aggressive than some of the other tanks. I really enjoyed being aggressive, but I played Hamston when he was really popular and he had infinite grapple, and it was still 6v6. I stopped before they changed to 5v5 in the original Overwatch, but I intended to go back and play Overwatch 2 when it launched, but it was such a messy launch. It didn't work for me. I tried for a week, I gave up, and then everyone else I knew also gave up, and then there was just a lot of negative publicity about it, and it's been negative publicity pretty constant until recently. So maybe I will go back and play Overwatch again at some point. It's not a bad idea. I'm going to write that down, Overwatch. Put it down on my list of things to do. Overwatch look into. Yeah, because Skanji, if you play Overwatch, it's like yeah, I could definitely play some Overwatch. I would like to maybe check it out and see if it's gotten any better. I'd like to check out the new game modes and the new characters and everything else. See if I can maybe reignite that now that they seem to have an impetus for being better, which they apparently do now. I'm hearing a lot of good things, and so hopefully that's good. We could definitely play some more Overwatch. Uh, did you play a lot of the original Overwatch, Genji, or did you just or you just kind of like getting into it now and you're loving it? The but we are playing the survival chess to start with. You get a point for every puzzle you solve. There's always a correct move in each puzzle at any given point. If you miss a move, you lose a puzzle and you get an X, 3 X's, and you're out. And you just see how high a score you can get. The first few puzzles are always pretty simple, normally mate in ones or just simple takes, or really basic endgame puzzles. So I'm not going to worry too much about commentary on these first few, but as we get into the double digits, I'll go ahead and explain at least my line of thinking with these. Um, because I really enjoy puzzles, and if you are just starting out, I recommend you do your puzzles every day. Do the daily puzzle. Do at least one survival a day, um, because it's all about pattern recognition. And chess.com in particular is really good for the most part of showing you like this could be an actual position, like the what we're looking at. My friend got me into it in the early 2025. I got hooked, so we kept playing. Oh, so you're relatively new to it. That's cool, and you're hooked. I tell you what, Skenji, just for you, and because I'm looking to branch out anyway, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna download Overwatch tonight, and I'll play it tomorrow. If you're if and so if you come around again, you might see me playing some Overwatch, because I definitely am looking for something every every day. I'm looking for something different to incorporate into the stream. Every time anyone comes by, I've been trying to make the stream just a little bit better. I added new emotes this week for last stream. I'm now on YouTube today. I've got the latency. I cut out the middleman. We're streaming directly. I've upgraded my internet. So hopefully everything is looking better and better every day. It feels like this king is got no squares because the rook covers. So it should be just the bishop on this diagonal to finish it off. Let's see. Also, just a little tip, and I do this. I'm doing it right now. You can't tell because I've blown up the board for stream, but minimize your window if you play chess. Chessboards only get so big, and your monitors are very wide, especially considering the field of vision you have. And it's easier to see moves on a slightly tinier board because your field of focus on the board becomes much narrower versus having to look at your entire screen all at once. So, would highly recommend that. We are listening to music on Twitch and Kick. I'm sorry, YouTube. It's very much frowned upon there, and so I finally got that filtered out. But if you would like to request a song and you are on Twitch or Kick, by all means, we do have unlimited song requests. It will play on stream. It will be added to the queue, so I can listen to it over and over and over again. Now, this looks free because he can't take back because this is crushing. So this should just be a free knight. This is a mate in one. The bishop covers. You have, let's count the squares. Like there's not a lot of squares, so it might be a fork, or yeah, I think it's here attacking both the king and the bishop, and the knight covers, and if the king goes down, then should be here. And then yeah, this is a little bit complicated for a level 14 puzzle, I gotta tell you, but I'm fairly certain that's the answer. Is to win that bishop. That was a little bit spicy for a level 14 puzzle, I gotta say. I'm glad you're liking Overwatch. It's got me hopeful, Skenji. It really does. Like now that you say that, I'm kind of it doesn't take a lot for me to get excited about things. I'm someone who gets this just a main one. I get very excited about things other people are into. Maybe that makes me a bit I don't know what the word is, where you're dependent on other people, or it's like a bit of a leech or selfish or something. I don't know. But the idea whenever someone else is excited about something, it makes me, and it doesn't take a lot. Like if I know someone's in or excited about things, like I could look at a game like Overwatch by myself and hear all the good hype about it, the new characters being released and all the good things, and I still wouldn't get that excited about it. But if someone else like says, "Oh, I'm addicted to the game," that's all I need. That's all I need to be interested in what is happening over there in Overwatch. I'm very much a social creature in that regard. I don't make friends very easily or stick with things, but I do like to hang on to other people's interests. I make other people's interests my own. No music on Kick either? Well, that's not good. Let me double check that. Let me double check that first. Okay, well, now isn't that interesting? Let me see if I can fix whatever's happening with my audio here. What I've learned about streaming is you fix one thing and other things tend to break along with it. Audio, stream output. Destination. Audio. Output. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I may have to, they actually released a third-person Overwatch game on mobile now called Overwatch Rush? Never heard of that. Overwatch Rush. I'm going to look into that too. Thank you very much. I may have to restart the stream real quick. I do apologize. We'll be coming right back online though. So just give me 5 seconds and we'll be right back.